sure we can find you a team if you're interested, and come check it out. You'll have a blast.
Game on.
All right, here we go. This next match. Revo on the right, East Coast Core on the left.
Try to put tarps up first to see if it stops it.
If you want to talk about getting on a team for a tournament, you know, just come out. Come out, talk to the field owner. You know, talk to some people here that are on teams, asking if you'd like to join a team.
Yeah, and I mean, if you really, at the end of the day, you find us on Facebook or Instagram, and or John Atkins. It's Jon, John Atkins, Atkins. Hit him up. We'll help you out. It really is. I mean, you're starting to see the same faces out here every weekend. It's like it becomes another family for you.
Right. And asking if Kenny and I play tournaments, yes.
Yeah,
Something we've been doing for many, many years.
We used to play at this kind of, you know, at a local level,
Right.
where we were learning about the game just like everybody here is. And then eventually we progressed to playing in national tournaments.
Right.
And it's really the same concept as what we're observing here. It's just on a bigger stage. There's more competition, and you can go all the way up to the professional level. You know, and that's where you're competing with the best people in the world that do this.
Right.
Granted, it's not the same as any other sport in terms of the amount of players, but nonetheless, there is a division you can compete against the best people in the world to do this. From all over the world too. It's not just the United States. This is truly an international sport.
Right.
And I would argue it's bigger in some other countries than it is in the US.
Good back and forth match right now we have going on between these two teams.
Yeah, this is great.
Towel. Towel.
And I believe Revo may have conceded that point.
Pre-COVID, there was tournaments in Malaysia where, you know, in different Asian countries and in South America, I mean, they really love paintball. You see it on the bus stop. It's in advertising. I mean, they bring out government officials to, you know, observe and
Point approved.
so it is a very popular sport within its
1
own
minute.
world. It's just a matter of making that world bigger.
It's still overexposed. A little better, but it still is.
It's not too bad.
After the X-Ball match, I'll change it.
Alright, big dog.
Barcelona, yeah, Australia. Yeah, big in Australia. They have the Super 7 Series. ICC. I might be going to that with my old team, Bad Company, if I go. Have people in here.
30 seconds.
Bad Company is.
Oh man.
Old team. Yeah, that's absolutely right. You
20
gotta start
seconds.
somewhere. But you know, it's like for us growing up, I wanted to play against the better players and get my butt kicked.
Right.
Because
10
that's
seconds.
how I got better, right? And that gave me the motivation to want to keep coming back and trying to beat that guy.
Yep. Here we go, Rude Boys on the left, 302 on the
Game on.
right. Rude Boys try to go to the Dorito 3 on the break, but he gets taken out.
You can see Rear Boys got another body walking off, so they have the snake brick and the Dorito corner. I think that's all they got, Dylan.
Good shooting on the break for 302 Destroyers.
302 does have the 3-on-2 advantage right now. Oh, sorry, 4-on-2, and now they're in the 50 snake. And we've seen this 50 snake player put in work for 302 in the past, so number 52. Sticks. Sticks is trying to get a shot in on the Dorito side corner. But as you can see right here, actually, the D corner's got a shot on him right now. That's the Dorito corner. That's what we call looking inside. The way this guy's shooting at the snake, that's called shooting inside. Which is what you want to do when you're in a low body situation. Cross it up with your other teammate.
Great move by the snake player for 302.
Towel.
Gonna close
Towel.
that out.
Towel.
Yeah, 302 chirping a little bit right now, huh?
Point approved.
302 saying, come on, y'all, we've been grinding for this.
1 minute.
Let's do what we know we can do.
Yeah, Kenny and I, we've watched 302 get better as, you know, the seasons have gone by, tournament by tournament. And it's almost getting to a point where we have higher expectations for them now. You know, I think 302 should be a top 4 team at every tournament they play here. And
Young Mousy. Mousetrap, what up, man?
oh man,
Alex Goldman in the chat.
that's dope.
We were talking about some of the best players
30
in the world.
seconds.
That's one of them.
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, 302 Destroyers,
20 seconds.
we've been seeing them definitely grow, mature over last year.
Yeah.
They just got that first win, getting a little chirpy. Got the blood flowing.
10 seconds.
Maybe they're about to switch it up a little bit here. But now we're going to jump back. We got Revo 4 on the left.
East Coast
Game
4
on.
on the right.
East Coast 4 on the right.
Looks like a 5-on-5 game right now.
And then East Coast 4 does lose their Dorito side corner player. But Revo 4 gets domed up trying to crawl to the snakes. Now it's a 4-on-4.
4-on-3 as Revo loses their Dorito corner player.
Check out this Dorito side player here for East Coast Core. I like that he's looking down the wire. I'd like to see him wrap next here in the near future and try to keep making a move, but he ain't gonna do
Absolutely.
that if he's eliminated.
Unreal.
Had the position and just unfortunately gave the body away. Uh-oh. Ref coming in to check. Let's see what he's looking at.
No penalty.
Eliminated the player, but yep, no penalty.
2 players now left for Revo. I believe 3? 3 for Core.
Yeah, Core, let's check in on the Core. Yep, they got 3 players left, Dylan. Snake 1, Snake Can, and the Dorito side wedge. Dorito player decides to move into the center of the field. You'd rather see him come wide. You can see here, that's a nice move out to the corner. I like that for East Coast Core. You'd really like to see that East Coast Core player try to get out wide, but maybe he just got a shot in on the Dorito corner. Ref's checking him out. Ref's really checking him out.
Looks like he shot on his loader. He is. He is eliminated.
And it's a 2-on-1 now.
2-on-1 in favor of Core.
Yep, we'll check out the Revo 4 player here in the Snake Brick, see what they're about to put together. This is the one bunker we've seen somebody win a 2-on-1 from.
And Big Dog Jake is gonna get the kill on the snake cam player.
Towel.
Revo
He's looking
4
good out
Towel.
there.
Towel.
I don't think Crump was in that point.
Point approved.
Nope.
You know, and that's
1 minute.
how they've been doing it though, huh? He hasn't played every point, so not super alarming.
Keeping
I
them well
guess.
rested,
Yeah,
you know, if they move on. But it comes to a point where you're like, hey, we need to get you going. You know, they're playing their 3rd match right now.
Yeah, or maybe they discussed it and he said, hey, you know, I'm kind of getting tired at the end of these tournaments. Why don't we? I mean, that's like LeBron James. You know what I mean? LeBron's
Yeah.
gonna rest himself for the finals, right? He's gonna keep some in the gas tank for when the finals or playoffs come around. So could be that to a degree.
30 seconds.
Back on this 302 versus Rude Boys match. 302 won the first point, got a little chirpy with the Rude
20
Boys.
seconds.
So,
Let's see what they got.
you know, keep that same energy.
Let's see what they got.
10 seconds. Game on.
Five-on-five game.
Until, of course, 302 drops their snake side can player. 5-on-4 in favor of 302 does make a good fill out to the snake side. Big brick. Meanwhile, 302 does have a player in the snake too. 302's got a fine spread right now. Meanwhile, you check out Rude Boys. They do have the Dorito corner, which is an important bunker, but Rude Boys has a player in the Bermuda Triangle right now. And he seems to be content sitting right there, not letting that Snake 2 player on 302 make any moves. Snake 2 player's looking inside now.
Is it still a 5-on-5 game, Kenny?
No, it's a 5-on-4 in favor of Rude Boys. Oh, that guy just got shot, asking for a paint check in his barrel, and they didn't see it.
Oh, great shot for the 302 player on the Rude Boy Snake player. 3-on-4 now.
As long as this center temple on Rude Boys keeps doing what he's doing, the Snake 2's not going anywhere for 302.
Three on four.
Yep, 302's talking it up to each other, identifying the bodies. This is where they got to try to start to formulate some kind of plan.
With 302 being up right now, I don't mind just looking over if I'm the snake guy and say, hey, let's just stay alive and cross it
Yeah,
up.
I
We
agree.
can waste as much time as we want.
I would agree with that. And you can see here's the 302 player in the Dorito side corner. Playing it smart, low and tight on the inside, preventing any big moves up the middle of the field. What 302 really needs is to have their Snake 2 player stay alive. He's a thorn in the side of Rude Boys right now.
Absolutely.
And the way this field's set up, no one's going to come bunker him. I mean, he can just stay alive and let that clock count each second.
I'm really surprised the Rude Boys aren't trying to get down this D side.
Yeah, I think they...
Oh, and they shoot the center tower player for Rude Boys. 3-on-3 game.
302 Snake player snapshot the guy that was on him for the past 2 minutes and eliminated him with one snapshot. Those, if you're the 302 player, you're feeling really good about yourself.
Yeah, and he shot the first snake guy, so...
And if you're the Rude Boys player, you're saying to yourself, I just waited for this guy for 2 minutes. He looks at me once and shoots me.
Yeah.
That's frustrating. But it
Oh, and he
does
gets a nasty shot on the
Hey,
Dorito can player.
This kid's been working in the off season. That is too phenomenal. Snapshots.
Oh, but he didn't know they were in the brick.
Yeah, he just threw his body away. He got too excited after having that snapshot.
2-on-2 game now.
He wrapped all the way around. Just started running after he shot that guy.
Huge point for 302 right now. Oh, and Rude Boys get a shot on the Dorito
It's a
player.
one-on-one. They both shot each other, Dylan. It's a one-on-one.
I believe that's Dwayne for the Rude Boys right now.
Yep, you can see the center brick player, and then you can see this guy in the Snake 2. Sorry, he's in the Snake 1. One-on-one, they both know each other. Both players making moves. This is suspense, ladies and gentlemen. 302 player got the shot on him
302
first.
is going to pull off the win.
See, and the beautiful thing for him is he doesn't know it's over, but nobody's going to shoot him, and every second that goes by.
Absolutely.
That's right,
Ciao.
Rude Boys. That was my. I
Ciao.
was trying to cue Rude Boys
Ciao.
to hit the flag.
Point approved.
That was a
1 minute.
small hopper dump by the 302 player. Sorry.
Hey, but there's still a decent amount of time in that match, I would think.
5 minutes. Or sorry, that's a different match.
That's for Core and Revo.
That one's probably 3 or 4 left.
I think maybe just under 3.
302's up 2 points.
Yep.
Going against a good team in Rude Boys. Yeah, it's a nice point, 302.
Yeah, absolutely.
30 seconds.
Back to East Coast Core versus Revo, and
And hey, really,
Core's been looking pretty good.
really quick, just shout out to Trix on
20
Vic,
seconds.
sorry. On 302, he just had 2 phenomenal snapshots.
Absolutely.
He
Yeah.
snapshot the guy in the center temple waiting for him.
And the snake, the first kill.
10 seconds.
So we had 3 amazing
3.
snapshots.
And then the wrap shot all the way, that was... I'll call your name out on the next one, buddy. That was a great shot.
Game on.
East Coast Core up 2 points on Revo, 5 minutes to go. Checking out East Coast Core. They got good positioning to kill clock right now.
Yep.
Again, I'd like to see that East Coast Core player get out to the Dorito corner. But maybe their scouting has said that, hey, this Dorito can's a better bunker, but I find that hard to believe.
Oh, and Revo loses their first tower player, but Revo gets in the 50 snake.
East Coast Core's Dorito 2 player shot that Revo player in the center. Revo 4 talking it up to each other.
Revo lose both their bricks players.
Wow.
Only 3 players left alive for Revo. 5 on 3 in favor of Core. And you got to think they might want to concede soon.
Because there goes another. Revo lost their Dorito corner player. Oh, and East Coast Core drops their Dorito 4. So Revo has these 2 players here in the snake. One of them happened to be in the 50 snake, the other one in the snake brick behind him, protecting him. East Coast Core, as you can see, has the snake can and the snake brick and both Doritos, but four on 2 in favor of East Coast Core, but Revo is in the 50 snake. Revo players thinking about backing off and trying to shoot this Dorito. Oh, he showed his head and got shot right in the head.
Once again, Big Jake in the snake can. And then he just shoots the brick player. He bounces him.
4 on 1 in favor of East Coast.
Ciao. Ciao. Ciao.
And East Coast Core putting it on
Hold it,
Revo
crew.
right now, 3-0.
Just when you think you got
1
it
minute.
figured out, who the hot teams are. East Coast Core, I believe, is 0-2, is now putting the work in on Revo.
I think they're 1-1.
1-1?
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, this is gonna be a good win for Core if they
They
get
can
this.
do
And
it.
it's looking like they are.
But I don't see Crump out there, I don't think. Just really?
Maybe he didn't show up for practice or
30
something.
seconds.
Yeah, but the punishment
no.
should be through now.
Yeah.
It should be back to normal at this
Yeah,
point.
for real. All right,
20
Rude
seconds.
Boys down by 2 points, but there's still 4 minutes left in this game.
We're gonna have 3:02 on the
10
break.
seconds.
Rude Boys on the left.
Game on.
Rude Boys does have a body walking off. 5-on-4 in favor of 3:02.
Just don't really hear good communication with the Rude Boys right now.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not really
quiet
hearing a
out
lot of
there.
talking up going on. .302 making the bumps. Rude Boys appear to be rather content. They do have the Dorito 3 and Snake Brick as their widest on the Snake side. I mean, 302's up bodies, but they don't necessarily have the widest of positions. Now, that's a good move. Come over there and work with your D-side player. 302 still not in the Snake, and they don't have any of the Doritos hot. They're up bodies, but they're not really doing a lot with it. But again, time's with them, so that's okay. That's Trent in the Snake brick
Yep.
for Rude Boys.
Yep.
Knowing Trent, he's probably coming up with some master plan in his head right now. He's saying, if I can just shoot this guy in front of me. .302 loses one of their center brick players.
See,
Look,
it might be a 3-on-3 game.
Yeah.
Oh, 4-on-3 in favor of Rude Boys.
now Rude Boys is up in the Dorito 4.
Trent getting into the Snake.
It's 302 has 4 players alive as well.
Do they?
Yeah, they still have a center brick hot.
60 seconds.
Okay.
But I mean, if you're 302, just stay alive, roll the guns, let the clock die.
Hold on, one of the Rude Boys get taken. Both Dorito players for the Rude Boys get taken out.
Now all of a sudden 302 saying, let's win this point and get a point spread up a little bit.
Yeah.
You can see 302 wrapping that big Dorito on the left side of your screen and moving in the center of the field.
And that's going to do it. 302 is going to beat the Rude Boys 3-0.
You better hit that buzzer. Wow.
Base.
302 gets the dub.
Looking good, 302.
Point approved. 1 minute.
And speak of the devil, Orange Mask Killer coming up.
The big dog.
You're right. We've seen it before though, where Crump doesn't play all the time. Yeah. But he's always in good spirits. He's always helping the squad. So just as an observer, outside observer of the team.
30 seconds.
I mean, in our humble opinion, he's their best player. So you would think your best player would play all the points.
20 seconds.
But again, that's their own internal workings.
Yep.
It's none of our business really. At the end of the day, why they do what they do, and we're just gonna call it how we
10
see it.
seconds.
Here we go now. East Coast Core up 3-0 against Revo. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left.
Game on.
Oh! They're gonna pause this game.
Game stopped.
And it looks like one of the Revo players slid into the snake and his mask came off. And we were hoping he's okay right now. We have a bunch of refs checking him out.
I think what happened is when he did his dive, his mask came off because the tank hit his face. I think his barrel hit the ground and then it pole vaulted the tank into him. But he's not unconscious or anything like that. He's already fixing his headgear up. He's like, come on, let me look good out here. Seems to be okay. Players clapping. Tough guy, you'll be alright, buddy.
Number 5, but he looks to be okay.
You good, man? Hey, start your bunker. Yeah, he confirmed he's okay. Just a little shaken up. He'll be alright. But he is eliminated. So this is the second time today we're going to have a game be paused and then restart. 5-on-4, favor of East Coast.
Game on.
And I like that. The Revo player, as soon as the game started, sprinted all the way to the snake brick.
I like that.
That was
too.
ingenious.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was great. East Coast core up here on the Dorito 2, or sorry, Dorito 3. I like the aggressiveness pushing up into the Dorito 4. Ref's checking him out though, and he did get clipped. And then right at you now, Revo's in the Dorito 4. And they still got Dave Crump there in the corner, now filling up to the Dorito 2. Crump just matrixed the ball, dodged it, now he's in the Dorito 3 behind his guy in the Dorito 4.
60 seconds.
Got less than a minute left now.
Revo needs to push, and this guy's pushing. Look at this, coming all the way down the field. Bunkered him out.
Did he miss him?
And he got the buzzer.
Base.
That's big for Revo. If anything, that saves the spread. I'm not sure what happened on the Dorito side right there.
I guess he missed him when he was running down. Wow.
Point approved.
Yeah, that one was a little odd.
1 minute.
But
We already gifted 10 subs. Let's go.
nonetheless, though, they have put a point on the board.
Basically paid for 5 people to have a subscription. So 25, 50 bucks. Basically. So that's awesome. Yeah, dude, top.
Thanks for everyone who's subscribing to the stream.
30
you know.
seconds.
We really appreciate it, guys.
It's not much, but it's honest living.
That's right. So 302 up 3-0 against the Rude Boys.
20
13
seconds.
seconds left. I guess they're gonna play this out. Anything under 10 seconds, they don't play out. I guess they want to run this 13-second point.
I feel like it's
10
gonna be
seconds.
Hey, it's Mr. Hines. I remember Mr. Hines from one of the
Yeah.
other streams.
I think he's a
afternoon.
Templars fan. I think.
I don't remember that much. That's a great memory. I'm impressed.
Game on.
But I do remember Mr. Hines. Look at 302 busting down the middle. He did get one body from it. Rude Boys drop another body. Look at 302 coming out banging.
Game
Bro,
time finish.
Yo,
Game
302 different, bro. They just stomped the Rude Boys into the ground this match. I
No
did not
points.
see this
Game
coming
finish.
at all. Hell of a
302
match
said-
by
1
302.
minute.
302 said, you know what, we're winning, but let's let them remember us, huh? That was pretty good. Talk about a blitz, that's right. That was a blitz for sure. But sometimes those moves, it works, and all of a sudden you just shot 4 people. Because it's so unexpected, you know, and it's so...
Especially like when you're up 3-0.
Yeah, you're not ready for them to come busting. You're like, oh my god, that guy's right there.
30 seconds.
So that match is over. 45 seconds for this Core versus Revo match.
20 seconds.
And Revo did get a point on the board. I believe it's 3-1. We'll see here in a second, or it's 2-1. If it's
10 seconds.
If it's 2-1, it's 3-1. 45 seconds. Revo needs to have about a 20-second point to have a chance.
Yeah.
Game on.
And they're going for it.
They're getting the 50 snake clean.
This is the view of East Coast Core trying to defend against Revo's push. Of course, you get eliminated from the Bermuda Triangle. Bunkered in the center of the field. East Coast Core player trying to get creative, coming all the way off of the snake brick. He's chilling, he knows, hey, we got this. Now all of a sudden, the hunter becomes the hunted.
That's
Game
gonna
time
do it.
finish.
Congrats to
Game
Core
stop.
for getting that win.
Yeah, that's a good win for East Coast Core.
Yeah.
Against a very good
No
Baltimore
points.
Revo team.
Game
Yeah.
finished.
So that puts Revo at 2-1.
Yep.
That puts Core at
2-1.
2-1.